y'all, it's Courageous and I'm back again with another video. This is the pick a card reading for the week of August 19th through August 25th, 2019. So what we do in the pick a card readings is you're going to pick a pile. This is group 1, 2, 3, and 4. And group up 1 we have the Azurite. Group 2 is the Shiva Lingam. Group 3 is the Opal. And group 4 is the Apophyllite. So reflect on all 4 piles and pick the one that resonates with you the most. This is a general reading for the pile, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Not everything will resonate with everybody, but let's go ahead and get started. Also, disclaimer, if you feel drawn to more than one pile, you can choose more than one. So group 1, you chose the Azurite. This stone is for anyone who needs to explore their hidden depths. When to use it is when material pleasures aren't giving you the buzz they used to. So stop taking selfies and chasing shiny things and shallowness. So start with taking a deep breath and dive deep with the Azurite. So it's time to swim to the deep end is the message of the Azurite. All right, so let's see what we have here. We have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Knives, the Fool in reverse, the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so let's see what we have so far with your reading. All right, so group 1, I am seeing, again, with the message of the Azurite, time to dive into hidden depths. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse is also giving that impression that you might be moving away from material things, or you might be feeling like material things are lacking. The 9 of Pentacles is usually a card where you're basking in your success, and if the Azurite is correct, it might be that these material successes aren't as pleasurable because there's something more lacking. There's something more that you're wanting that you're not getting. So it might be that you're more introspective. Maybe you're looking for something of value internally as opposed to these external factors that are surrounding you. It could be that you've received all this, you already have all of this material success, but now you want, there's got to be more to life, right? Than just the material success. And with this Ace of Knives, I see, of course, these you're thinking there's an idea for this possible pursuit of something more. This Ace of Knives is an intellectual beginning, an intellectual opportunity. So with the Fool in reverse, it could be that you're looking to make that decision, but you're holding back for some reason. It may be that you don't want to be too reckless, which is always advisable. But there is something more that you're searching for. The Lovers in reverse, it could be that you're searching for this internal love, this self-worth, self-love. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the Lovers in reverse is giving me that this is definitely an internal valuation of yourself that you're searching for, because you've gotten the material success. You're already there. You're basking in it, but you're wondering what more is there. And I think that you're looking for a way to expand on your internal value, and it could be that, hey, I there's more to me than just material success, or this external, because again, this is the physical. There's more to me than the physical. I have intellect. I am a thinker as well, and there's this contemplation of how to go about it without obviously jeopardizing, because you already have this success. You already have this material, financial success, right? You don't want to jeopardize that by being reckless, which is the Fool in reverse. But you do want to stand out on your own. And show that you have this other facet of you to offer. So we have in the oracle cards, we have breathe, and we have yin. So we have breathe. Just take a deep breath and just kind of think on how to execute this new idea that you have, right? To come up with these. This is a time to come up with ideas. The yin in reverse, perhaps you need to embrace a more feminine aspect, a more receptive energy, to balance off the success. This interior consciousness of yours needs to have time to develop. Let's see what we have with the cosmic card reading. So we have compassion. These aren't red in reverse. Compassion, surrender, and balance. Okay, so again, this all works with this exploration of this other side of you. You are looking to show, you know, your depth, right? There's more to you than just what's on the surface, and you want to go explore these hidden depths. But you also need to have compassion for yourself, right? While you're doing this, don't beat yourself up. You take your time to make sure that you're executing this idea to show the world what else there is to you, right? And balance that out. Balance this material, this physical, and this intellectual side of you, because you don't want to go acting reckless and jeopardize what you've already accomplished, right? So you want to make sure that you're balancing these energies and you're searching adequately and carefully, right? And not just jumping in and being reckless in this attempt to show the world the other side of you. We know it's there. We know you're going to shine, right? But you have to balance it out. Balance these energies, and definitely take it easy. We know you're going to show us that there is so much more to you. We know you're searching for this way to show us, and you're going to come up with it. This is a great reading, but just be careful in your execution of it. Don't go being reckless, but we definitely know that there is some internal light that you definitely want to have shine, in addition to, excuse my dog, in addition to this outward success that we're already seeing. All right, so that is your reading, group 1. Let me know in the comments if it resonates with you, if this seems accurate. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We're going to move on to group 2. All right, group 2. So you chose the Shiva Lingam. This is for when you want to go all in on your essence. So when your ego is feeling too small or totally supersized, when it seems like you're sucking life force through a swizzle stick instead of a boba straw, when you got baby making on your mind. Okay, so this is for you. So you want to go all in. All right, so let's see what we have. We have the King of Coins, the Hermit, the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Page of Cups, the King of Cups in reverse, Temperance in reverse. All right, so let's see what we have for you, Shiva Lingam group. I'm seeing a lot of moodiness. Are you in a good mood? So with the King of Cups in reverse and the Hermit card here, I'm seeing a lot of moodiness, possibly isolation. You might just be really tired. You might be peopled out, Shiva Lingam group, especially with the Seven of Wands in reverse. You're tired. You're tired, boss. It could be that you're just in need of a break. I know the Shiva Lingam card says go all in on your essence, but it could be that you're just, again, sucking life force through a swizzle stick instead of a boba straw. You might just be tired. You have these three cards, and then we have Temperance in reverse, and again, that's giving me this imbalance, this need to kind of take a step back and reassess. We do have the King of Coins here, so it could be you've been working really hard to build up this empire, right? This material and financial success. You're just leading, right? You're a leader of the people, but leading the people gets exhausting. I know. I know for a fact, right? So you might need to take a break this week and just kind of relax, and that way you can also refocus, right? You might need to take a step back to this Page of Cups and gain that excitement back. We all need to get some R&R and reassess why we're in this in the first place, right? This youthful energy of the Page of Cups, but you're really tired this week, Shiva Lingam group 2, and you just need to just take a break, balance everything out, balance your energies, and just say no to that party this weekend. Say no to hanging out. Just take a hike by yourself. Just reassess. Go into the woods. I always recommend being in the heart of nature, baby, to refocus your energies. But you are definitely tired and you need a break, so that you can go back to being all in. Let's see the Oracle cards. We have Co-Create, Observer, Truth Be Told. I'm just gonna move the King of Cups up here so we can have more space. Truth Be Told, Chaos and Conflict. I need to make more space. If you notice that some groups have more cards than the others, just the way that they come out in the shuffle. So and we have Thinker in reverse. Okay, so again, it is time to take a step back and balance out this energy. We do have an imbalance, right? With Temperance in reverse, Chaos and Conflict. You need to balance out your energies. It's time, you're a king, right? What do leaders do? What do they delegate? It's time to lean on some of your support group, your co-create, right? You have people who are there to help and guide you. You need to take this step back and just reassess how you got here, right? You're exhausted. You need to, the Observer always comes out when you need to be objective and be honest with yourself. Tell yourself this truth, right? How did I get burnt out? If you haven't gotten burnt out, you're on that path. You're definitely in need of a break to prevent that burnout. So definitely take some time off, delegate some work, and try to balance out your energy so that you can come back to this Page of Cups energy. Be excited about your work again. Be excited about what you're doing. How can you come about that? Because even the Thinker upside down is just like you're doing too much, you're working too hard, and you're on the path to burnout. So you really need to delegate to your support team, to your staff, and see how you can get back to loving what you do. Let's see what we have for the cosmic reading cards. Integrity and choices. Okay, so again, as this King of Cups, you love your work and you have a very great work ethic. That's clear, right? But at the same time, you need to learn how to balance out. You need to make that choice to delegate, to take time off. I know we live in a world where, we live in a country, if you're in the US, where taking a break and taking a vacation is frowned upon. But you have to choose, right? Do I take this break now and take breaks as needed, and maintain this love for what I do, or do I burn myself out and start to hate everything that I work so hard for, possibly burn myself out to the point where my mental health is affected, or my physical health. So if we're looking at pentacles, so you definitely need to make sure that you stay in touch with balancing balancing all this hard work you're doing with some R&R, some rest and relaxation, some vacation time. Just make sure that you're not taking too much upon yourself where you start to hate it. This Hermit card, you start to hate people, you start to hate just being around people. Before it gets too extreme, just take a break and do it now, and take it every time you need it. So that is your reading for this week, group 2. I'm gonna move on to group 3. All right, group 3, we have the Opal. So this is for those who need to feel all the feels. So you might be going through something emotionally, Opal group 3. So when to use it: when you have something that needs to get moving, a project, a relationship, an energetic block. So let's see what your reading says for this week, group 3. We have the Sun in reverse. We have the World in reverse. 7 of Swords. Page of Coins in reverse. The 5 of Cups. And Strength in reverse. Okay, group 3. You guys are going through something big, right, this week. We have 3 major arcana cards, and they're all in reverse. So what is going on with you, group 3? All right, so the Sun in reverse, you're down about something, right? Why are you upset, group 3? You need to let it go. You need to feel what you're feeling. Why are you upset, group 3? What is it that has you down? You're disconnected. You're feeling down about something. What is it? Let's take a look. We have the World in reverse. So the World is supposed to be a good card. It's supposed to be a good card. It's a, this end of a cycle. So the World is supposed to be this good card. It's this end of a cycle, but now we have it in reverse. So it might be that you're lacking some kind of closure. It might be that, especially if we're feeling down, right? It could be that something came to an end and it was anticlimactic. Let's see. And then we have Strength in reverse. So it could be that you're just feeling low energy. You're feeling doubtful, right? So we have these 3. We have the 7 of Swords. It could be that you're feeling betrayed. Page of Coins in reverse and the 5 of Cups. So I'm definitely sensing that something came to an end for you, group 3. It may be a relationship that came to an end and you're just not happy on how it ended. It could be, if it's a relationship, maybe they betrayed you somehow. They could have cheated on you. It could have come out of nowhere. You thought everything was going well, and all of a sudden it's over, and they give you some lame speech like, it's not you, it's me. But it definitely feels like you're not happy with how things ended. But you need to just feel feel the end, right? Feel all the feels, like the opal card says, and just move on. Because at the end of the day, all endings are for a reason. And if they betrayed you, they're not worth it anyway. So don't go doubting yourself, right? We have this strength card. You're doubting your own strength. You are capable of handling this and moving on. And if this world card came out in reverse, it's supposed to end. This is the end of a cycle, but guess what? That means it's the beginning of a new one. And you definitely need to stop being so hard on yourself. It's over, and you need to move on. But don't detach yourself from you, right? Don't feel negative about it. Don't feel down. It's okay to mourn. You need to feel all of these feels so that you can move on. But let's not act like it's the end of the world. Let's not doubt your own strength to get through this. This is, this is a period where you have to mourn and get through it, right? So, and if it was a relationship where they betrayed you, then bye Felicia to them, right? We don't need them in our lives anyway. We need honesty and anything that's going to bring us positive energy and joy. So definitely, I think it's time for you to move on and learn from this failure. That's what this Page of Pentacles is telling you. Learn from this failed relationship. Assess what went wrong, and definitely learn and move forward and start a new journey, right? Because after the World comes the Fool, which is the whole beginning of a new cycle. But this is definitely an important life lesson for you to learn. We have 3 major arcana cards in reverse. So this represents your life. So the major arcana represents major life lessons that you need to learn. So even if this relationship was minor, or even if it was a great relationship, this is something that you need to carry with you for the rest of your life. This is a life lesson to learn, and that lesson to learn is that no matter what happens, never doubt your own strength, and learn how to effectively achieve closure and keep a positive energy, no matter what happens, because things end. And just as things end, they also begin again. So definitely keep that in mind. Let's see what the oracle cards have for you. Round and round. See? Just like the World card. Things end, things begin. The Tribe. Time for a nap. All right, so round and round, like I said, things start, things end. It's life is cyclical, but at the same time, you need to assess, right? What are you doing in these cycles so that you can break them? Because all you need to do is change your behaviors. This might be something that has happened before, or to prevent it from happening again, you can learn the lessons that you need to learn, right? So that you're not at this place should another betrayal happen, or should anything impact your self-worth or your energy, or your opinion of yourself. So definitely you need to learn this big life lesson. And the Tribe, and when these oracle cards are reversed, it just means that the emphasis is on protection. So lean on your tribe, lean on your support group, have them reaffirm, right, reassure you, even though your evaluation of yourself should be internal, but sometimes you just need that reminder how awesome you are. So it might be you need to get with your girl group, go with your squad, and just remind yourself how awesome you are. Recommendation: just bump Anything by Lizzo, if you need to reclaim your strength, your inner strength. But definitely feel all your feels. That's what the opal is telling you. Feel the feelings of the betrayal. Have a good cry and let it go. Then get some rest, right? So that you can begin. Because remember, the cycle is starting. The journey is beginning all over again. So definitely get some rest after you feel all this out. So we have worlds within worlds and communication. So again, worlds within worlds. This is not just this great cosmic being, right? Like this great cosmic universe that we live in. You are a world within your own self, right? So you are a world in this world. We have so much, we have the universe inside of us, right? So you need to make sure that you're balancing the energies within you, and also regulate how you communicate with yourself. This is something that if you're doubting your self-worth, if you're feeling pessimistic or negative about yourself because of this relationship, you need to reevaluate how you talk to yourself. Make sure that you're not blaming this betrayal on you, or this failed relationship, or this situation on yourself. And even if it is your fault, make sure you're communicating with yourself positively. You are strong, you are worthy, and no matter what happens, you should never talk to yourself in a way that is never, that's degrading or insulting to yourself. So make sure that you're regulating yourself and reaffirming who you are this week, group 3. So we're going to move on to group 4. All right, group 4, you chose the Apophyllite. This is for you to beam yourself up, way up. Beam me up, Scotty. So when to use it? When your spiritual life feels like a moving target, when you feel skeptical about your true purpose on earth, when you feel like your yeah but thoughts are dishonoring the innermost you. Oof. This explains a whole lot, group 4, because your shuffle, when I was shuffling, I was just like, oh my God, what is going on with group 4? This is going to be a long reading because a lot of cards came up for you. I was like, oh my God, what are we going? What's going to happen here in group 4? So buckle your seats. Let's see what's going on with you. I already knew just in the shuffle that you guys were going through something, but here we go. This Apophyllite just kind of reaffirmed my thoughts. So let's see what is going on with you. So we have the Ace of Wands, the Four of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Knives, Temperance in reverse, the Devil, the King of Wands, Judgment in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Knives, and the Three of Knives. All right, group 4. So what I'm seeing is you definitely need to, going with the Apophyllite, you need to stop questioning and just start meditating on who you are. You definitely, this Four of Cups is telling me that you need to reflect on, take some time to meditate, to reflect. Who am I? How can I balance out my energies, right? This is definitely some kind of emotional or spiritual energy going on that you need to balance out. I'm seeing that you might be feeling stuck. The Devil card and the Four of Pentacles are telling me that you're kind of stuck in a mentality. You might be focusing on material or physical success or work, but you're not letting your creative energies really explore. And you have this opportunity for creative expression, and this King of Wands is telling you to really refine that vision and execute it. This Judgment in reverse is also telling me that you're doubting yourself, right? This Judgment and this Devil card are it might be that you're stuck in this in a mentality that is not suiting your purpose, and you definitely need to reflect on that. And you do have the ability to execute it. You have the the passion and the creativity, but you also have the independence and the willpower to execute it. But something is holding you back from pursuing this energy, and it could be that you need to reflect on it. You might be questioning yourself, you're doubting yourself, you're debating what course of action to take. You don't want to act reckless. You may have acted reckless in the past, so you're definitely still reflecting on that past misstep. But you definitely have the power to execute it. You have it at your disposal. You have the qualities, you have the traits, but you definitely need to sit and reflect and meditate as to how to balance out these energies, how to come up with the best course of action so that you're not acting recklessly and you're not jeopardizing your stability. Let's see. We have serendipity, exchanging gifts, not for you. Okay, so serendipity, you definitely have luck on your side. You definitely have not just luck, you also have the skill to execute what you need to execute. Exchanging gifts, I read this as an exchange of gifts. You give out what you have inside. You need to share your creative gifts with the world, right? But again, you need to come up with a strategy so that you can figure out what's not for you. So this is something that is not for you. If I'm reading it with this Knight of Pentacles and this Three of Knives, this could be a relationship. This could be a person who is not for you. Knives are air signs, so it could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Might be this reckless person is not for you. Might be a betrayal of some sort, or it could just be that this reckless course of action that you're trying to take is not the action that you need to take, and you need to meditate as to how to strategically execute your vision. But you definitely need to share this gift that you have with the world. You have this, and it is in you, and you definitely need to have the abilities to execute it. But you need to stop doubting yourself. Let's see what we have here. We have cosmic connection, believe. There you go. So believe in yourself, because you definitely need, and if we're going back to the apophyllite, so it could be that you're skeptical about your true purpose on this earth. You're here for a reason, and this exchange of gifts is your contribution to the cosmos, this contribution to the world. You need to share it, and you need to believe in yourself. Stop doubting yourself. You might be feeling trapped, but you definitely have the ability to execute your vision. But you need to make sure that you're not doing it recklessly. Make sure that you're thinking of the right course of action. And if this is a person, this Knight of Knives is not for you, so stay away from that person. But yeah, you definitely have a lot of energy. Like I said in the shuffle, it came out, I was like, what is going on? But you definitely have a lot of energy coming through, and a lot of restlessness, and you need to calm it down, because you have it all at your disposal. You have the power, you have these gifts. You need to think on how to share this with the world, because you have to share it with the world. You can't just hoard it to yourself. Don't keep it to yourself. Share it, exchange it, and don't worry, because in exchanging this, what you get out, you will receive. So that is your reading for this week, group 4. And please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. This is Courageous.